Alright, what up? Welcome back. We have this Nikon F3 in. Ta-da. Real beaut, great camera, much better than the one that I own because it has this, and also it definitely has a different prism. I don't know what the HP is, but it has like better weatherproofing seals on it than mine. So a little jealous of that, but it's fine, I'll get over it. This does have a very interesting issue though, and I think it's evident in the inspection video. Yeah, it has like a little bit of a auto fire to it. So my assumption is that is because this whole deal is just like a little bit loose. I'm not entirely sure. But we're gonna find out together, and I'm a little terrified. But, you know, that is part of camera repair, is being worried for your life. So, let's go ahead and crack into it. I do know that there's a lot of ball bearings in these pieces to ensure that they move smoothly, which I think is like really smart. But in terms of trying to repair things with a lot of ball bearings in it, it gives me a lot of terror. Okay, so, alright, time to break out the big guns. I think I gotta take off the top of this one just to take a look at it. So we're gonna see how to go about that before I get too over my heels here. Looks like this all just has to kind of come off. Let me grab these, move this. I am okay with this. This is fine. Everything is okay. I'm hoping this is just a matter of like tightening some stuff down, because that's kind of what it feels like. The whole advance column feels a little bit loose. And so I think what's happening is, because it's loose, when I advance, it's kind of being like, yo, we're ready to fire now. But I'm not entirely sure if that's actually what's happening or if my brain is just short-circuiting. Pretty good adhesive on this, so I'm just freeing that up a little bit. Okay, that pulls off there. Looks like there are set screws, 3 around the side. Just boom. Terror. That's off now. That's great. We're happy about that. Now, to remove this part, very simple little C-ring here. That's off now, fantastic. Okay, and then this should just be able to lift off like so. Easy. See, no stress involved at all. I don't know what I was worried about. And then it looks like this is another little deal here. So we're gonna do, just to get it moving. No way. I didn't think so. Okay. I was gonna say, it was feeling like I was getting some resistance with left. So I thought maybe it was like reverse threaded, but it is in fact not. Okay, I guess we'll just use this then. So as I said, I think if memory serves, the customer I got this from, or the customer that gave this to me, I just got it from somebody who was a wedding photographer at one point. And my thought is that, okay, that is sitting there, okay. It basically just like years of use. The advanced column has loosened up over time. Thus, it just needs to be tightened down a little bit. Also, this is being very good because I can get in here and clean up all these little components. Also, I've like not taken the top off of a F3 before, so got to do that live and in person here, which is awesome. I guess not live and not in person, so that was just a straight up lie to everybody watching. I'm just gonna clean this off while we're here. Dust does accumulate pretty easily because there is, like, the shutter speed selector is really large, as I'm sure you noticed. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but like it is quite pronounced, which is great if you're utilizing it. Like, it's very tactile, but unfortunately it's really hard to get down into the crevices and stuff because it does take up a whole lot of room. Okay, so that did not do anything. That's awesome. I guess we'll have to keep digging in. Ooh boy, the fun just never ends. On the bright side though, the longer that the top of this is off, the less terrified I get, which I don't think is actually a good thing. I think that's a bad thing, because I think I should remain uncomfortable with the fact that this is off, you know? I don't want to let my guard down. Also, I think this goes without saying, but don't do this. Like, don't do what I'm doing. Going into repairs like blind, which I'm not doing entirely because I do have the manual up over here, but I've not worked on it before, so there's that. And then also too, like, this is a pretty high ticket item. I would say send it in to somebody. And maybe even me, because after this whole thing is done, I'll probably have a much firmer understanding of how these things work. Because that's how I learn, by application. This is tricky, obviously. This is very difficult because I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it. Because I've literally never worked on one of these before. And then also, like, this is not apparently a very common thing. But as I mentioned, I believe what is occurring is something is happening. This camera is broken because it's not working, and something is making it not work. But I think the primary issue is down in there, shutter release.